What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy DJ and welcome back to my channel for another video. Make sure if at any point during this video I made you laugh, I said something real, made you mad, you didn't agree, make sure you leave a like, a comment, if you want to dislike, do what you gotta do, subscribe, and yeah, so now let's get into this video. Let's go! Hey y'all, so back for another video. As you can tell, today's video, the realest videos I'm going to make thus far. I'm not gonna get too personal with it, but I'm gonna get personal and let y'all know things about me and how I beat depression, because it is a real thing. And anybody can get it. And I know you're probably looking like, you were depressed? Like, people would have never known that I was depressed because I never let it show. I always, put on a happy face like, oh yeah, I'm good, making everybody else happy. But while doing that, I wasn't happy within myself due to situations I was in and my own insecurities. And I'm also gonna give you 5 tips on how I did it and how you can too. So let's get to it. I was depressed for a year and a half. Basically, I started smoking weed in college. And my mom didn't agree with it, and it caused a huge rift between both of us. And basically, I left school in December, but I never let nobody know that I left school because of that. Because I just didn't want nobody to judge me on that. It's like mind your business. Like, I'm just leaving because I don't want to fucking be here. I pulled the, I don't want to be here, or fuck this school, blah, 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 or I don't really like it, their education is shitty. And that was nothing. My grades weren't good that semester either, but that wasn't. It was my first semester in college. It was my first taste of freedom. I was kind of sheltered when I was in high school and stuff. I wasn't really, my mom was very overprotective. So it was like, oh my gosh, I have all this freedom, so why not? Oh my gosh, I guess I didn't know how to handle it. So it was like, well shit, if I don't want to go to class, I don't gotta go to class. If I wanna, I'd rather sleep. So that's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sleep. So basically my grades weren't good and I just couldn't pay for it the next semester because she didn't give me money for it. So basically I moved here to Atlanta with her. Right before we moved, it was a situation with me, her, and some weed. My phone was destroyed, so I didn't have a phone. I got kicked out that night. Well, I didn't get kicked out. Let me not say that. I did not get kicked out. I left that night because of how intense the situation was. I removed myself from it. I was like, okay, Ended up going to a nasty motel and paid $40 to get in there, to stay there, but I only stayed there for 2 hours. It was cold. It was December. I had never been in a situation like that with my mother. So that was the first time we ever had a super intense situation like that. So I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know how to handle that situation. My friend was like, why don't you just come stay at my house? And I'm like, oh no. I was just like, no, I can't do that. And it was just like, now I sit back and think about it. I was like, man, you should have went to that nigga house and stayed there. Why did you do that? Why did you waste money that you could have, you don't know how that money could have affected you now. So, I wasted a lot of money and ended up walking from the hotel to a cookout and then walked back to the hotel, ate the cookout. After that, I tried to lay down. I was like, oh, I can't do this. And I left. Then after I left, I walked to the police station because I was like, okay, I have to go home. I can't be out here this late. Mind you, it was only 2 or 3 in the morning. I got in the cop car or whatever, and they took me back in the house, and I was like, I don't know how she's gonna behave, but my mom was asleep by the time I got back in the house. She was asleep, so I just walked in my room. Everything was gone. My PlayStation, my laptop, she took everything from me. Mind you, we moved to Atlanta in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. So it was just really tense. My cousin came down from New York to help us move and everything, and just after they left, because it was still bad. I didn't have a phone no more. It was just bad. Basically, after that, the whole situation, I went, I had nothing for months, couldn't talk to my friends for months, didn't have no contact with the outside world. I was trapped. It was like being in a jail. Literally, a jail. Just a really nice jail. Instead of using that time to grow within myself, let the negativity take over me and which caused me to be depressed. And I was just so unhappy. There were points in time when I would be like I said, when I go outside, nobody would know that though, because I'm always so happy. I always put on this persona like, oh hey, what's up, and why are you mad, and making jokes and just making people happy and laugh. And that's why so many people like me. But I was so unhappy within myself, and dealing with my situation and my insecurities. Everybody has insecurities, and I had my own, and I still have my own. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I blame my mom for my depression, because that's definitely not what I'm saying. She had nothing to do with that. I'm sitting here thinking about it like any situation I was in, I put myself in that situation, and it could have been avoided. So I caused my own depression, but you live and you learn. After a while, I beat it, and now I'm happy as a bee. And I'm gonna give you these 5 tips on how I did it. Number 1, always think positive. Like, regardless of what's going on, think positive. You lost your job, say, okay, well, I guess that's a door closed, but that's probably just so I can get this other job. Look, if you lose your job, like, you're gonna struggle. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that job might not come tomorrow, but you have to have the mindset, the positivity to be like, it could happen tomorrow. I could get that job tomorrow. That's why I lost this one. Never wallow in it. Don't be like, oh my God, like, no. That's how you get depressed. You need to start training your mind to think positive thoughts at all times, regardless of the situation that you're in. Number 2, do whatever it takes to get yourself out of the situation. I was unhappy in the house because of when I got there, it felt like a jail. So even when it wasn't so jailish and I had a little bit more freedom, had my phone and stuff, it's always gonna be that jail to me, regardless. So I was just unhappy in the house. There was other factors too why I was unhappy, but that's irrelevant. To just basically know that I was just unhappy there. So I ended up leaving, and I'm on my own now. And being on my own, I am back to who I was and how I felt, and the happiness that I haven't felt in a long time since I went to college. And it's not because I'm smoking weed or anything like that. It's because I'm genuinely just happy. Like, I'm happy to just be on my own and make my own decisions and have my own responsibilities, and not have somebody telling me what to do, but being independent enough to do it on my own. And thus far, it's about to be a month soon. I'm so happy. I know it's hard. Don't ever jump out the window. I mean, sometimes you might have to jump out the window, because in a sense, I jumped out the window when I moved, but I planned for it. Like, it was short planning, but I planned for it. I was always ready to do it. So I just picked up and did it. And I'm like, this is the best decision I've ever made in my life. You can do it. Get yourself out that situation. Do whatever it takes to get yourself out that situation, and always have those positive thoughts. Number 3, another way that helped me was like not thinking of myself as being depressed. Don't think of yourself as being depressed. Think of yourself as, this is a feeling for the moment. So that means this feeling is going to go away. So I was like, okay, well, I'm unhappy right now, but I know I'm gonna be happy. That made the situation I was in a little bit better. And those little bit better, every little thing that you do to make it a little bit better, it helps a lot. So those positive thoughts of, this is just a feeling, I'm not depressed, this is just a feeling, that will create your inner happiness. Like, let's say, you got some bills due, and you know that you don't got enough money. Don't get depressed about it. Don't be depressed about it. You lost a family member. Don't be depressed about it. Okay, they're gone now, but I know one day I'm gonna see them. They're gone now, but they're not in pain anymore. Don't be depressed. You're good. You're strong. We're all strong. I'm strong. Don't be depressed. Don't ever let anything take your happiness. Always think positive thoughts. And remember, it's just a feeling. Number 5, always live for you. And that is my motto of life. Because your life will fly by and you'll be like, well, I didn't do anything I wanted to do. I did not have a good life. Those negative thoughts of I didn't have a good life will cause you to be depressed. And that's what we don't want. We don't want depression. So always live for you. Do what makes you happy. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about what they're gonna think, what I'm gonna think, what somebody else in the street gonna think, what the president gonna think. Be very moral about certain things that you do. Now don't be like, oh, I'm going to kill you because you're causing my depression and I want to get out of the situation. Don't do that. That's not positive. That's negative. No. Stay positive and live for you. Always live for you. I hope I motivated you in some type of way. You use those tips that I've given you, and also look up other people's tips. There's many blogs and just so many resources that help you cope. Depression is real, and there are times that you won't even know that you're depressed until you sit back and really look back at stuff and be like, thank you guys for coming through and watching the video. I hope I helped y'all some type of way. If you liked this video, if you felt this video touched you, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment. If you have tips of your own, if you have a situation that you want to talk about, you can DM me or something like that. If you ever want some advice, I'm always here. Hit me up on social media, or you can email me, and my email will be in the description box below. Subscribe, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and stay motivated and be happy.